Hi friends, the next topic is related to human ear. The topic is natural resonance of external ear and middle ear. Natural resonance of external ear and middle ear. So you see here, this is simple diagram of ear. Friends, here to here, this is external ear canal, this is pinna, and this is tympanic membrane, also known as eardrum. This portion is tympanic membrane and also known as eardrum. This portion to this known as external ear. You see my previous video what is external ear and middle ear, and this portion to this, that is a oscular chain, that means middle ear bone. So this is middle ear, this portion is known as middle ear, and here to like internal, this is internal ear. This portion is known as internal ear, sorry, this portion is known as internal ear, and this portion is known as middle ear, and this portion is known as external ear. So friends, my topic is natural resonance of external ear and middle ear. So inherently anatomic and physiology properties of the external and middle ear allow the certain frequency of sound to pass more easily to the inner ear due to their natural resonance. Friends, external ear canal and middle ear oscular chain having some inherent properties to pass the sound in inner ear, and that properties of external ear canal and oscular chain is known as natural resonance. So friends, that frequency, that natural resonance of external ear canal is natural resonance or frequency is known as 3000 hertz. 3000 hertz, that is the external ear canal, and middle ear having 800 hertz. Middle ear resonance having 800 hertz. So friend, that is the property of external ear canal and middle ear oscular chain to pass the sound to inner ear, that is known as natural resonance, and that value is 3000 and middle ear having 800. Friends, frequency most efficiently transmitted by oscular chain, that means middle ear bone, oscular chain are between 500 and 2000 hertz. Most efficiently frequency are transmitted 500 to 20,000 hertz. Again you see my words friend, frequency most efficiently transmitted by oscular chain, this chain are between 500 to 2000 hertz, while that of tympanic membrane, friend, here tympanic membrane is having most efficiently transmitted to inner ear is having what, 800 to 1600 hertz. 800 to 1600 hertz, this tympanic membrane. If the value of this tympanic membrane is less or greater to 1600, then this tympanic membrane is not more efficiently transmitted to inner ear, and here all of these values match between 800 to 1600, so this tympanic membrane is easily transmitted to inner ear. So greatest sensitivity of the sound transmission is between 500 to 3000. Most efficient value is what, 500 and 3000 hertz. This is most preferable value to transmit it to, that is inner ear, and these are the frequency most important to man in day by day for conversation. So this is a more important value, 500 to 3000 hertz. That value is transmitted to inner ear, and human ear is having hearing feeling here. So now friend, this is cochlea. You see here that portion is snail like structure is known as cochlea. So here we see frequency localization in the cochlea. Higher frequency are localization in the basal turn. This is basal turn, and then progressively decrease that value towards the apex. This is apex. This base having higher value and progressively decreases to apex that is very low value. So this apex having 100 hertz and as well 600, 1000, 1500, 2000, 4000, 8000, and then it will reach at the base, end of base is 20,000. So this is frequency localization in the cochlea. This is cochlea, you see here frequency localization. So I hope you enjoyed this. The frequency ranges between what to see human hear human ear very easily, and we conversations to each other and ear. So thank you, you enjoyed.